What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we are going to be talking about Celestial Island, mainly Cloud Island, because a lot of people have been having a ton of questions of where do these resources come from, which ones should we go for, and which ones should we upgrade the most, or the first, and also what game modes do I need to push to get certain materials, because there's some of them that are extremely rare, there's other ones that are really not that rare at all, and then there's other ones that are used for everything. So I want to break this down so you guys understand where all these things come from, so you can also prioritize which game modes you want to try to push first, because of course very small percentage of the community are actually whales. Whales really don't have a problem with this because they can get all of these resources, but as an average player, you're not going to be able to. So you need to try to focus on certain types of resources and certain benchmarks before you really push too far in other game modes. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and let's jump right into it. Okay, so here we are on our new Celestial Island. Again, one little tip before you guys jump into the meat and potatoes of this is the fact that your prosperity bonus now increases the output bonus by 50% of all your mines does not mean it's just giving you 50% more. What it's actually doing is reducing the amount of time it takes to cap out. So you need to claim this more often. Some of you guys might not realize that. We'll put that in a video in the future too, just to make sure everybody hears this. But make sure you're coming in the game multiple times a day and claiming out this loot. But let's get to the main part of this, Cloud Island. So on Cloud Island, you are going to have multiple different properties. You like me getting my coziness up with a bunch of plants? Yes, it's stupid. Don't listen to me. So there's a lot of things we need to talk about here. Mainly is the tenant house. So of course you have to have a V4 hero to put them in as your main householder, and then there can be up to 4 tenants. The problem being these tenants are not just any 5 or E5 hero or 10-star hero or higher. It's specific ones based on the hero. I'm going to put a link in the description to June's YouTube channel and to a specific video where he goes over a lot of this information as well. But he actually made up infographics for every single E5 hero that can be V4'd and who their tenants are. The big issue is when you put older heroes in, like you'll probably see later today, we used a Horus and we put a Horus in as the main householder. The problem being with that is down here, the options were Omnivore, Kameth, and like Dark Arthandal. It's like, who has those heroes? So therefore, you can't really power up your main hero because your main hero is getting stats based on the power of the heroes that you have as tenants. So it's a very weird thing where they're basically saying, no, you really can't use old heroes unless your entire account is old heroes. So it's really weird. I don't like it. But let's go over all these things, what we need to talk about. Number one, the biggest thing about upgrading here is every single building takes these toolboxes. Toolboxes are going to be one of the most highly demanded resource you need to try to farm. And there's only 2 locations that comes from. One, you will get them from Sealand 21 plus. You'll be getting them from your daily boxes. I don't know if I have any here. Yes, these sweeping the treasure box, Sealand. This is where you're going to be able to get a lot of these resources here. We're going to open these up. You'll get toolboxes and a couple other ones. You're not going to get many toolboxes, which is part of the big problem here. So you see how much these toolboxes cost or how many you need for a single upgrade on a building. It is a lot. That is going to be very difficult because you get them from Sealand, Tower of Dream, and Vanquisher. So Tower of Dream, you should be able to get them and farm them at least decently. The other place is, of course, in Vanquisher. So even if you can get yourself to Vanquisher 6, your weekly rewards, even at the very lowest, you'll get 12,000 each. If you can finally finish Vanquisher 1, that's where you really start cashing in 50,000 per week. I need to do that push very soon because you do not need the Delacium arm anymore, but that is going to be the highest demanded resource in the game. let's move around to the different locations. So location 1 is the wheat field. This one is going to require wood, not fine wood, just regular wood and these toolboxes. That wood is going to come from Tower of Dream. It's also going to come from Realms Gate 100 plus Phantoms, 101 plus Phantoms. So you need to keep pushing in Realms Gate. I'm almost there, I think, on our account here. I think we're like... we can cap out at 97, so we'll be there very soon, but it's still a long process to get up there. You have to make sure you're pushing the content every single week for that to happen, because that is the place you will get it. So Phantoms in Void, Realms Gate, and Tower of Dream are the 2 places for here. Next up, we have the Central Market. The Central Market is going to be rock and toolboxes. The rock will be coming from Vanquisher Planets and Tower of Dream. So those are going to be easier ones to farm, which is good because it's one of the ones you should be prioritizing. We'll tell you which nodes we really should prioritize depending on if you have all the heroes compared to not all the heroes. Next up, we have the dining table. The dining table are going to have these iron ingots. This one is a very common one as well. You can see how many we have. That comes from Sealand, Void Realms Gate, and I believe that's it. Just the Phantoms and Sealand. But if you get a high Sealand, you're going to have so many of them. It's crazy. You're going to have tons of them. It's one of the highest, your easiest ones to get, I think, in my opinion. So definitely be prepared for that. And lastly, of the buildings, we have the Spring Well. So the Spring Well requires fluorite, I believe it's pronounced. I think that's what that is, fluorite. That one also is going to be coming from Sealand 21 Plus and Vanquisher Planets. Honestly, this might be one of the easiest to get your hands on as well. So that's good that the 2 planets you really, or the 2 locations you want to focus on are 2 of the easiest to get. We do, of course, have things like the fountain here. I did some upgrades. I was trying to do some weird method. I don't recommend upgrading either the fountain or the flower terrace yet. Focus on the other buildings because they also take toolboxes, so do not sink your investment in here. This fine wood, again, is going to come from Sealand 21 Plus. It's going to come from the Puppets and Void Lords in Realms Gate in 101 Plus, so that is not too bad. And then the last one, the flower terrace, is going to take hard rock. Now, I made a big mistake here. Definitely do not. If there's any of these that you do not invest in right away, do not invest in the flower terrace because it has the hardest material to farm up, and that is hard rock. Hard rock is very important because not only is it used in the flower terrace, it is used to upgrade your main building as well. This will do multiple things. Number 1, it's going to let you up your coziness limit. Number 2 is it's going to let your nodes go higher than level 20. You notice I'm at level 20. I need to unlock level 2 in the main room here. I wish I could, but of course I'm out of hard rock right now. It's going to take 5,000 for that first upgrade. You need to farm this because this hard rock comes from Vanquisher rewards and Tower of Dream nightmare levels only. So you need to be farming whatever difficulty in depth you can do to clear those nightmare levels. Nightmare levels are the most important things to farm to get this hard rock. So as far as where you get the resources go, that's pretty much it. Toolboxes, those are very important. Sealand 21 Plus, Tower of Dream, and Vanquisher rewards for Void Vortex. Those are really important, but there are a couple slots you should probably prioritize the most because these nodes give a percentage of the house, the tenant's stats. You can see each hero has different types of stats based on what they have equipped currently. So what they have on and equipped is very important too. You should really focus on the meat, the Central Market, and the Spring Well. Why? This is mainly for those of you who have multiple Transcendence heroes. These 2 slots are going to be the ones that you can put other Transcendence heroes in and give huge bonuses to your main householder. Now, most people should be putting Sword Flash in here. I have Asmodel here right now, just I'm trying to finish Sealand 25 in light. But in reality, these should be the 2 you're investing your toolboxes in, so long as you have the resources. I'm a little out of the rock right now to actually put it into there. So hopefully this helps you guys out. If you don't have like a full out account and you just have like 1v4, just put whoever you can actually go and put in here. I wouldn't really worry too much unless you have older heroes. Like I said, you guys will watch today's later video. The horse that we put in here has some really funky heroes that actually synergize with him. If you want to check out and see what every single E5 hero's tenets are going to be, go to the first link in the description. The very first link is going to go to June's channel. June has had an awesome video about this. He also has some cool infographics that you guys can reference. So make sure you guys subscribe over there. Help him grow. He puts out some awesome info, and we got June to make daily content. So if you're looking for extra daily videos beyond what Barry Game is doing, definitely check out June as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button here and on June's channel. I'll see you guys next time.